Hey everyone, welcome to the forecast reading. If you don't know what this is about, you can go ahead and check the earlier 2018 readings that will get to explain to you what this is all about, okay? So, with that being said, we are going to proceed to the forecast reading. Hey guys, how are you? How is that February starting? Well, definitely it feels to me that this year, while it's having a great start, when Spirit was meaning that we had to indeed focus on ourselves and start to bring our self-value forth, it is really real, at least it has been for me. I am sure many of you had strong lessons and strong awarenesses about having to pay attention to certain things in your life and maybe even struggling a little. Well, I kind of want to say hang in there, okay? Because apparently this energy is going to pick up stronger. I am shuffling now here, okay, the cards, okay, to see what messages come up. But something I felt, and I wonder if you guys have felt the same. I'm pretty sure as some of you who are sensitive have felt that. The card strength almost flipped. So it's significant, but it didn't come out, so it doesn't count. But the energy of it, it's there. So anyway, it feels to me that the planet Earth is cleansing. It's raising her vibrations further. So we are going to be required to raise our vibrations also and to pay attention to also our own needs. And those of us who get overcommitted with something, it's important to pay attention if that overcommitment is taking much away from you and to balance, okay? Make sure to find good balance. And it's something that I kind of wanted to introduce this forecast with. Let's see what card comes up here. Okay, well, this is one that came the last time, okay? It's the Two of Cups. And, you know, that's good to know because it means that the energy is already there. It continues to be there, okay? The necessity of starting to bring significance in our lives are growing in importance, okay? They are growing in significance, especially when I see that the same energy is starting to carry over. However, right now it's gonna intensify. That's how it feels. It's gonna intensify in a way that the universe is going to put right in front of you, very clear when you have to address something, especially from your life, and most especially from your personal life, and maybe you are not doing it. If you are not giving value to yourself, you are going to be forced possibly into situations where you are going to need to find your self-value, or where you're going to be tested, because the raising of the vibrations, you know, it's quite intense, you know, and it can be felt from one day to other day. And with what I can see on my end and with the people I work with, and then seeing what's coming up in the forecast again for this month, really signifies that it's very important to take very good care of yourself, of your energy, of your needs, okay? To continue to understand them, to continue to discover them, okay? If you haven't done so far, that's a very significant part, but it's very important that you continue on focusing on eliminating everything in your life that doesn't bring you true romance and true passion, you know, not only in the aspect of love, but also in the aspect of passion in general, passion for things, passion for your job, passion for your friendships, passion in your relationship, of course, okay? And this is something that I feel that also is maximizing the universe. Your relationships, at a personal level especially, they are going to be more magnified in a way that that relationship that it's significant will be empowered, while that relationship that it's toxic or you know it doesn't work for you, it's going to end in one or a different way, because a release of what no longer belongs to us, it's significant, and it's very important to be aware of it. There is like a lot of joy, a lot of happiness trying to float out, okay? And it's important to notice that the more you give to yourself and the more you align in your life the aspects that make you happier, you are going to be more and more successful and more content. Maybe you will find areas you can't lift. Then look for something else. Maybe you cannot change your job right now. Well, get started by when you look at yourself in the mirror to be happier or to be grateful because you have awesome eyes, for instance. Or when you drive your car, it's a rainy day, you can realize, oh, I'm glad at least I have this car, I'm warm and I can go to my job safely, You want to visualize things like that. It's very important for you to visualize that and to find the positive aspects, in your life, and then to embrace them, and those that you can improve, to empower them. If you are grateful because maybe you have Saturdays, then don't crash on the couch because you are totally tired out of your work days. Try to do something that brings significance to you so you can get more out of your joyful times, That's a significant part. Let's see here the second card, the King of Wands. And you can see how serious he looks. And that's how serious the universe is with this message, I already been sharing with you from the earlier start of this reading. Very significant that you have righteousness and that you really set your foot down when you are focusing on doing introspection work and getting more out from within yourself in order to bring it and share it with the world, and in order to get a greater turnaround of the time you invest in all of your life activities, The universe is also going to be more significant for you when you are in sync with it, Because I do sense that this energy also is going to be more pushy. For some, it's going to be great. For some others, might not be that great. It will be great for everyone in the end, but it might be tougher or gentler. And if you have been following me, you can remember from last year, there were big transitions of cleansing, releasing, testing ourselves, aiming higher, and even if you haven't heard from me, I am sure you can relate to many of these things during last year. Now, it's a time for resolutions, it's a time for harvesting. It has been for a few months, and that's intensifying because that energy from the Two of Cups, it's very significant, The passion, the ability to be able to love your life and be able to say out loud, I love my life and I'm very happy with it, That's significant. And if there are things in your life that you are lacing out, maybe you are not stepping out from your comfort zone, maybe you're just trying to avoid something you need to address, the universe is going to put you in situations that are going to force it out from within you. So if if there is something nagging in the back of your head that you need to deal with, that you need to address, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a behavior, a limited self-belief, you have to do it. You have to make sure that you address it, and if you don't know how, that you ponder on it, invest silent time to ponder on it and find the answers within. Because you are going to be able to transition into a greater state once you are able to find where your demons are and how to deal with them, And this King of Wands represents us. If you haven't found yet your demons, they are going to bring them closer to you. Don't you worry, almost with that, silly way to say things, kind of like a little mischievously, but it's significant because it's important to know those demons, to deal with them, and to stay above them, It's very significant, and this King of Wands is going to bring easiness in your life to experience events that will bring growth and development for you, as well as bringing you closer to the life situation where you can say, I love my life, Be aware of that. You're just going to push you through them. Let's see here the last card, Prince of Swords. Right here it is. Which the Prince of Swords tells us that make sure that if you find yourself under a situation of struggle, situation of difficulty, a situation that yes, this is a job I want for my dreams. Why I'm having a hard time grabbing it? What's going on? Well, that's when you have to go into introspection and try to find your tools. This Prince of Swords, it's assuring that when you invest your time into that, you are going to be able to even get a better turnaround of your actions, and you are going to discover those. You're going to know, but it's very important that you seek in your internal knowledge. Also, it is a very good month to learn new things also. It feels to me that if there is something significant that you want to learn, that you want to study, it's a good month to get started with it, or to intensify, to put yourself more into it, okay? It is nice and important for you to notice, because that way you are going to gain more tools. It's like there is this pool of tools available for you. And it's like there is this giant sign that says, for those who want to love their life, here are the tools, grab as you need. It's wonderful, but you only can access to this through gratitude in your heart, through having true passion for wanting to accomplish your goals and wanting to really love all of your living areas, and for you to be open for challenges and for difficulties that you may face with, because you're going to find that all of those will come with progress, and all of those will come with significance for you. But you need to realize that whatever comes at you, you're going to be able to overcome it, and there is a lesson behind it. And during this month of February, it's going to be easier to experience that. So make sure to always be well open and well aware, and invest time in yourself, time in rewarding yourself, but also time in pushing yourself forward, okay? Because you're going to see that if you are content, or maybe you are unhappy or whatever, you are going to be in a situation of enjoying and being passionate about life. And that's something wonderful for you to stick with and visualize for, okay? So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the forecast. See you on the month of March.